very strange. Here. I feel like something touched my shoulder. Please don't touch me, spirits. Tell me about it. Yes, it was spooky. It's very, very strange. I mean, that live is literally still going. It's haunted. In fact, I put it on unlisted and it's still saying it's live. It's really weird. I'm just going to put some things in the chat. Welcome back to the haunted house. The only haunted house on YouTube where ghosts turn the channel off and haunt me. I don't get it. I'm alright, the world's all wrong. Every reading you can get tonight is a buy one, get one free. Check out the description. Same with the Spiritbox and the REM pod if you want to get a Spiritbox reading. If you want to channel a loved one, past, present, future, even a pet. I can do that for you. I'm going to do a free collective message soon. If I can stay connected. Broke my string. It's just so strange. Like I can't even stop that lag. I wonder if it'll just stay that way forever. It would be funny. I mean, I think I have a handful of lives that are haunted like that. Like, we just don't know what happened to them. Like, we couldn't start them, we couldn't live them, we couldn't rewatch them. I think there was even one I never created from, like, December 31st, 1969. I don't even understand that. It was already on the channel when I made the channel, I guess. I don't know, it was pretty weird. It's very, very weird. It might be there, or I might have been so freaked out I deleted it. I'm so freaked out. Like, what is happening with the linear time? You start watching them quantum jumping, quantum leaping videos, and things start to shift. I don't know, as long as it's from the safety of my own home, right? That was really weird though. Really, really, really weird. That is just so weird. Like, that live is still going live, Molly. Alright, well, I'm gonna put some things in chat. And then I'll do another collective message. I was going to do another one anyways in the other live. Hey Kevin, welcome back to the Chammy. Pretty much the only place that's haunted right now on YouTube is obviously my house. Everybody else's live stream is fine. I think YouTube got the point. Go blind. How bright the screen is. Hey Metal Rain, welcome back. Yeah, probably a notification because my house is haunted. That was very strange. I've never experienced anything like that before on YouTube. Molly, when do you go back to your new place? I know this is gonna kind of sound weird, but like I don't know what feels more haunted. You know, I've lived a lot of places, so I just wanted to say like I keep thinking about your new place, and I'm wondering if it's haunted. Like I don't know what's haunted more, like a new place that's fully like an old place that's fully renovated and feels new, but it's old, or an actual place that's old. But I'm wondering like, you know, what's it like to live in a place that's new? A totally new development. Like, I wonder if those are haunted. I don't think I've lived in a new development in more than a decade, or definitely more than a decade and a half. In fact, the last time I remember living in a new development, like a new place that was built new, they took like a chunk off of Seminole Lake over by Clearwater Beach, and my mom bought a condo over there. Yeah, we had alligators in the background. It's terrifying. Hey, Mahogany, welcome back. And it felt empty and hollow. Like it was just waiting for, like it was just waiting for somebody to haunt, or to be haunted. Oh yeah, I'm taking payments for readings. Yes, dear. Everything you need to know is in the description. So it was built in 2015. Okay, so it is about a decade almost. Or what is a decade? I'm yawning. Oh. Like we yawn. The complex is massive. That sounds scary. 5 stories one side and 4 on the other. It's a bit overwhelming for me. You just want front yard, backyard, house in the middle with the side yards. I had enough of that apartment building crap. I just can't do it. God help me. Maybe I'm selfish, I don't know. But I just can't do it. One nice pool, cool. Oh, that's a good floor to live on, the 4th floor. I live on the 1st floor, but they call it the 2nd floor. I don't know why. I guess to confuse the strangers. It's just fine with me. You haven't found the chess set yet? There's a chess set and you haven't found it. Okay. Well, I'm coming over. We're gonna play chess and I'm gonna kick your ass out. I'm gonna sniff out that chessboard. Okay, great, Mahogany. Thank you so much. Appreciate your payment. Thank you. I love playing chess. That is my kind of game. When I was a kid, I used to just sit in Harvard Square and play chess with all the chess nerds. Drink coffee. And do that all day. Okay, you're gonna get a $6 toolbox. Alright, Mahogany, what are your questions, honey? Oh, really? You got a message from Ileana about Arizona already? Whenever you're ready, Mahogany, go ahead and put your questions in the chat. I'm just gonna step away real quick and get myself a drinky treat because I need to aggressively hydrate after that lavender hot chocolate I had. I'll be right back. That's gonna hurt for 12 days. Welcome back to the Chammy. Please don't forget to like the live and subscribe if you would like to get a reading. It's buy one, get one free tonight. It can help you with love, life, career, finances, spiritual education. Yeah, everything you need to know is in the description. Let me help you find that roadmap to your heart's desire. So, coming back to Georgia again. Oh, good. Isn't it beautiful here? I'm telling you, today's weather was perfect, and it's going to stay this way. I don't know if you guys get Indian summers up there in the Carolinas, but we get the most fascinating ones here. We get all 4 seasons here in Atlanta. And somebody got this card earlier. I know you're from North Carolina. Let me see if I can find it, Mahogany. Because I know it's North Carolina's like state motto, and I know Molly's person, her friend who's there, told her what it means. But what is it again, Molly? Is it Bossy Essie Verde or something? Oh, you're in Florida now. Right on. Greensboro does. Okay, that's what I thought. It's fascinating. I'm a little bit disturbed because all the fireflies seem to only be around for a few weeks, and then they all fell off the summer wagon. But I started smelling fall early. Like, I'm one of those people that can smell snow coming. So New England, you're gonna get hit soon. Oh yeah, I'm a Florida girl. I'm a Florida peach. Okay, so the overall energy is Queen of Pentacles and Moon. I'm gonna try and say Reese again. Yeah. How will things go with Reese again? Spirit and Mahogany. I'm calling forth Mahogany's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. What does she need to know about that tonight? From Atlanta. I mean, I've lived here most of my life, but I was growed up on Clearwater Beach. I moved to Atlanta for music education and music basically when I was 13. And then I went to Berklee School of Music in Boston for a little while. And was focusing on like my music up there. I spent a short time in LA, but I came back to Atlanta ultimately because it was a mess. And Atlanta just seemed like the right place to be. Now I'm trying to make my way to Nashville. I had to switch music scenes many years ago because sadly the Atlanta music scene kind of just fizzled out. It became very more cover song oriented. I mean, there's still original bands here, please don't get me wrong, but you know, in a city like Atlanta, it's easy for talent to go unnoticed, but a city like Nashville, if you're cool and you're good at what you do, good and cool people will be like, hey, come on, let's go do good and cool and fun things. Let's play music. I found more musicianship in Nashville than I ever found in Atlanta, I'll be real honest with you. And the only other city I ever found that in was Boston. Okay, so a couple of cards on the floor, but these are good cards. So he's and you got reverse 7 of Swords. This person's not backing down from their thoughts, their feelings, or even their intentions with you. Like they're not going to be playing games, no tricks, no nothing like that. They're not going to be skipping out on their feelings or emotions or their positive thoughts, because they're feeling really good with the timeline in the Temperance, the patience, the genuineness, the kindness in this Temperance card. Now, your overall energy in the beginning for your reading, your most trusted and strongest spirit guides are like, staying balanced, keeping that mystery, staying focused on your money, staying focused on what's good for you, what serves you, staying on in your power, staying on your throne, even if it's a bit of a mystery in this moonlight. This connection with your friend in Georgia is a light at the end of the tunnel for you. Hey Mojo, welcome back. Welcome back to the haunted house. Let's see, now, will you start working next month? Let's see what Spirit needs you to know about that. How have you been, Mojo? Mojo Jojo. Spirit, what does Mahogany need to know about? Will they be working? Will they start work next month? Well, you might not need to start work next month, but you will be offered a chance to move forward with that. And the Six of Cups, the Sun, and the Wheel of Fortune, or actually it doesn't really matter which way it goes, but pretty much it is a positive answer regarding your question of work. You might not need to go back to work next month though, but it's very highly likely you will move forward with it and get the option to do so. So really, it's like Spirit saying, once again, we come back to this Queen of Pentacles. You're really in the position, the world is in your hand, the Pentacle is in your hand, the balance is in your hand. Who are you being right now in your thoughts or feeling? Well, I just told this to Nicole. I just told this to everyone in the last live that the ghost shut down. What you think about, you bring about. What you embody, you are. It's all about within. But you just might not need to go back to work in that Six of Pentacles. Okay, let's see what changes are coming for you here, babe. Taking initiative. It's kind of like you're taking the initiative to light a fire under your ass, to put that which doesn't serve you behind you and hightail it upstream. And the Knight of Wands, the Three of Swords, and that Six of Swords. There is a card hiding behind here. Let me see what it is. Oh, it's I feel like this very well may be, maybe even Reese's energy. That King of Wands energy. It's as if someone talks you out of a broken heart and you make a change in your life that was unexpected but was also the best choice you ever made. Give your love life a chance, Spirit says. Maybe next time. With the Magic 8 Ball. You know, work on your partnerships. This is going to be the change coming in for you. You're going to be actually working on yourself, your self-concept, and your ideas in regards to this person that you're in a connection with, as well as with everything going on in your life. You know, work on your work partnerships, work on your financial partnerships, work on your family partnerships, your friend partnerships, your own partnership with yourself. Maybe you have some pets. Maybe you have some loved ones on the other side that you want to reconnect with just by thinking of them and maybe saying a prayer or trying to talk to them telepathically. I know that sounds kind of crazy, but thank you so much, Mahogany, for your time and your payment tonight. I appreciate it. It's very kind and generous of you. You're welcome. Good luck, babe. Keep me updated. Yeah, I got all the same readings, Mojo. It's $1 yes or no, $6 for 3+ questions, 6+ cards, 6+ minutes. The 11/11 love reading, $15 XXX love reading, $20 past, present, future, $30 general reading. Every reading you buy is a buy one get one free. Have a good night, Mahogany. Keep me updated. I'm just gonna catch up on chat so I know where I'm at with our conversation, Melanie. Okay, you got a message from Ileana about Arizona. Okay, I remember that. Okay, that's not too far, Molly. 50 feet from your car to your apartment. That's like from the street to my bathroom. It's really close. Wow. You mean you might postpone a week, Metal Rain? Because you've been lethargic and you haven't been working on the script. That's okay. It's okay to take a break sometimes. Oh, I need a break. I'm probably not going to have a day off until like the middle of September. And I probably haven't had a day off since I can't remember. Sounds like a problem, doesn't it? Wow, Mahogany's been applying for jobs for months. Sounds like someone else I know from the Carolinas. So yeah, you couldn't talk to her because you had I almost said a patient. You had a client, you had a customer. Later she asked if I could take her food because she didn't have any, said it would have to be later in the evening, and she said no. should probably find somewhere else. They don't like have a band van or like their own transportation, I guess. So let me ask you a question. Do you know anything about this Arizona trip? Like what's happening with Gemma? Are they gonna be able to make money to pay for gas, or are you paying for it? Oh wait, that's right. You have a Tesla, so you charge it, but still, like, are you gonna get paid for being a driver? It's a lot of driving. Hey Ari, welcome back to the channel. Just make sure you're getting taken care of. I mean, they have a gig. Is this a gig? And they can't get to it by themselves. That's troubling. See, I don't get that. Like, what's the point of going to another state and you're not going to get paid? I mean, yeah, it's experience and stuff, but, you know, maybe if it was going to be a couple-hour trip, like a few hours down the road to Nashville, you know, you're going to go someplace that actually is going to be relevant. And people, you know, are going to hear the music and care. What the fuck is in Arizona? Somebody please tell me other than Mount Shasta. And crystals and hippies. And hummingbirds. And 120 degree, 55,000 degree weather. 6-hour drive. Jesus Christ. I ain't going anywhere in 6 hours unless I'm getting paid or I'm getting fed. Good spiritual food. Oh, it's a festival they booked. Sounds complicated. I mean, I could understand, like, if it was like, you know, they're going to a festival, they sold some tickets, they're gonna play, you know, they're gonna maybe, you know, meet other bands who want to introduce them to the local music scene that they can go back and forth and play with. I just, like, no pay. No pay, no way. I just feel like if you're doing something free though, like you need to be getting something out of it. Not just chicken and beer. And, you know, not just, hey, we did this. Or we did that. if it was like, it was like somebody reopened CBGBs in the middle of Arizona, I'd be like, yeah, let's go and play CBGBs again. And I'll do it for free. I think they would do a lot better just doing live shows from home. Yes, people want to see you play live, for sure. But there has to be some kind of benefit for it. How many people care that they're even coming to Arizona? Do you know? And how many people do you think will care that they're even coming back? I mean, I guess they booked Arizona because they have fans there, maybe? I mean, Arizona's the last place on earth I want to go to and play a gig. Unless they're paying in something other than beer and chicken. As long as it's paper, I can buy my own beer and my own chicken. Just, I don't think it's gonna happen. I don't think it's gonna happen. I mean, I think that, you know, the gig will happen. But I don't know that Arizona is, you know, anyone I knew from Arizona had to leave Arizona to go and do their music thing. All right, Molly, I'm going to do the last collective message for the evening. I've been here for almost 2 hours and definitely need to get some shut-eye myself. It's been a very slow day and I'm going to have to get up early in the morning and do it all over again. Good night, Molly. Sweet dreams, honey. Anything updated about your foot? If anybody wants to get a paid reading or you want to turn in a free reading tonight, there would be a good time. It would be now. It would be now. Yes, I can do it. I can do a reading. Put your questions in the chat. I don't know, what was the last awesome band to come out of Phoenix? Let's find out. Just curious. Well, you put your questions in the chat. I'm going to put my question in the chat here with Google. I put, what is the most popular band to come out of Phoenix, Arizona recently? There is no single most popular recent band from Phoenix, as popular or subjective depends on genre. However, some bands and artists who have gained recent recognition include Pleasure Cult 2021, a rock band known for its nostalgic sound, and Still Motion's 2022, a post-rock band creating cinematic music. Other notable Recent acts from Phoenix area mentioned by local music. Oh, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. Other notable recent acts from Phoenix area mentioned by local music publications include pop punk trio Diva Bleach and the prolific genre-bending artist Saja. Okay, so Stevie Nicks is from Phoenix. So, other notable bands and artists from the Phoenix area, not necessarily recent. Stevie Nicks, the iconic singer-songwriter, was born in Phoenix and is known for her work with Fleetwood Mac and her successful solo career, but she didn't stay in Phoenix. Nobody went, oh, look at Stevie Nicks from Phoenix, Arizona. Just look at Fleetwood Mac. They're from not Phoenix, Arizona. Jordan Sparks. Wah, 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 wah. She'll never be Stevie Nicks. Oh, that's a bitch, I'm sorry. Most fabulous bitch. Babe controlled herself here. Will I do the Arizona trip? No! Not unless you're getting paid. Or some head. Sorry, I'm bad. I'm really bad. I'm going to hell for that one. No, I'm kidding. There's no hell. What am I talking about? I don't even believe in the devil. Spirit, I'm calling for Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guides. Will he do the Arizona trip with Ileana? People just, alright. This is so crazy. So you got Emperor, and you got Empress reverse. So as long as you're in total control of yourself and she's not in control of anything, yeah, it's gonna be fine. You're gonna go. But I mean, you could get, let's see what the bottom card is. You could be getting into this situation because, yeah, you love her, you care about her, you want the best for her, but, one reversed Empress move, and, you're going to have to be in full authoritative control of yourself, the car, the situation, because she's not in control of herself in the reversed Empress. So, yes, you're going to go and do this, but you're going to have to be, you're going to have to be the leader of the band. She's not capable. Let's see. Will you get anything other than a thank you? Let's see what it says. I'm curious. Spirit, I'm calling for Metal Rain's most trusted and strongest spirit guide. So will Metal Rain get anything other than a thank you if he does the Phoenix, Arizona trip? What does Metal Rain need to know about that right now? What does Metal Rain need to know about that? Acceptance is the answer. I feel like this until all are free, none are free card is it's like Spirit saying, well, you're just gonna have to accept that you're gonna just have to do this out of the kindness of your heart. Like it almost makes me feel like your relationship with her is like a karmic relationship where maybe you owe her from a past life or something, so you feel like you have to do this for her or do anything for her, and you don't quite understand it. Doesn't quite make sense to you. But acceptance is the answer. Why did the iPad dim? So no, you're gonna be doing this for free. Things could change though. You can change it though. You know that, right? Okay, let's see if there'll be any issues with you and her on the trip. Soulful synergy. Soulful synergy. Vulnerability weaves hearts in a dance of harmony, unity, and flow. So, while there is an Ace of Swords here suggesting that there could be some head trips, the more that you stay zen about the situation, Metal Rain, the better it will be. The more you'll enjoy yourself. The more that you remind yourself, that you are in control of the situation. You're in control of your situation. I think she knows that you have a vulnerable heart, because you are sweet, you're sensitive, you're kind, you're generous. And she likes that. And she likes to use that to her advantage. Does that make her a bad person? No. Hopefully it's making her see that men can be more valuable than just something that she uses. Hey Liz, welcome back. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back, Ari. Yes, I'm going to do a free love collective message. Spirit message earlier in the last live was suggesting a lot about love, and I'm just going to ask Spirit to just clarify some love stuff for us tonight before I cry myself to sleep. I'm not going to cry myself to sleep. I don't do that. Oh yeah, I'm up to my elbows in laundry. God help me. Okay, good. I'm happy for you, Metal Man.
Good night, Ruby. She do. Good night, Ruby.
Yeah, she has sleep aggression. She has sleep aggression. She probably jumped in the middle when you said hi, baby.
How are you doing?
Good, how are you? You going to bed?
Yeah, I was watching the Greek comedy. I started watching the time when I was working away, and I think I was going to. I was watching right here on my bed, on my phone.
Yeah.
I think maybe I slept for a couple of seconds and I missed the whole thing. That was it's kind of stupid comedy.
Alright, good night, Frank and Dad. Love you. It's like he has an internal clock for 1:30 in the morning. I'm telling you that it's going. Okay, until the day breaks and the shadows flee away. Yeah. That's where I'm headed. So before bed, Spirit says, Spirit knows you may be hanging on to something special, you might be hanging on to something lovely, you might be hanging on to something important to you. It's a time for forgiving and learning through this love story. through whatever love story that you are going through, have been through, want to go through. It is yours love story to create and to celebrate. It will work itself out, but you know, once again, where are you and your thoughts in your head about it? Let's start with what the first card says. You know, nothing wrong to hanging on to the love story you want. Your beautiful thoughts create. So release the past and let yourself love again. You know, hang on to the idea that your new love can be your best friend and be your everything in that Six of Swords. It doesn't have to rain all the time. You know, maybe instead of thinking about the Five of Pentacles in regards to what has already cut you, you know, maybe what can kiss those wounds and heal them. It's very much a part of forgiving and learning, not only forgiving yourself, but others. And, you know, learning from their mistakes, your own mistakes. You know, as you release and heal the past, may you experience more love in your moments that you're living. So, Keanu Reeves is in talks with Marvel Studios to play my favorite Marvel character, the Silver Surfer. You know, thinking about, you know, mentioning Silver Surfer, I need to sell my Silver Surfer. So if anybody wants to buy a Silver Surfer, I have one, and it's practically brand new. It's really difficult to sell those kind of things online, but I need to get rid of it. Somebody gave it to me as a gift and I don't want it. So it's just been sitting around the house for 10 years. It's just a dry herb vaporizer. It looks something crazy like this. Oh, that's way too bright. See it like that? Yeah, it looks like something you'd see the caterpillar in Alice in Wonderland sucking on. It's not an action figure, it's a dry vapor, it's a dry herb vaporizer. I don't know. So I guess I can sell it on eBay. So I guess I'll just put it on eBay for $200. Front price $100. guys. I'm really gonna. I gotta work in the morning, and no one's gonna wake me up with a cup of coffee, so I have to cry myself awake. Yes, good luck, Metal Rain, with all that Ileana stuff. We're here for you. You know that. As much as I want her to get better, it's been a long time. You'll get there, Liz. Liz, you're already who you want to be, okay? It's just your refusal to see past all that is a reason you don't see it, okay? You're already forgiven. You're already, just admitting that, you're already there. You know what I mean? And remember, wherever you go, there you are, Liz. So try not to worry too much about it. You're moving on every day. You're already moving forward. Well, my live shut off earlier. I don't know what happened. It was like a technical difficulty. I don't know if it was this. Hey, Sugar, how are you, sweetheart? I'm alright. I'm just hanging out here at the haunted house. But yeah, I had the live on earlier, and for some reason the iPad just completely shut itself off. I'm really sad. Okay, what's going on, babe? Do we need to see a puppy? Puppy. What's going on, Sugar? Maybe by the time y'all get to Arizona, it'll be a little bit cooler. You still there, Sugar? Oh, I don't want you to be sad, honey. Okay, dear. Thank you so much for your donation. I appreciate that. Which reading do you want? hoping to not get a tan nor a little bit of sun before summer ends. I'm the exact opposite of you ladies. Okay, Sugar, I'm gonna go put the puppy back on the couch. I'll get to your reading day. I need the moon. You know what's so cool about my place is that we get the moon in the window all the time. During the full moon, it's amazing. I also only really like to brush my hair in natural light, so those night of the full moons, like, brush your hair under the moonlight. You watch, it'll grow faster than any trick on YouTube that they've got out there. Hey Sugar, I'm looking at your questions. Sorry about not doing Spiritbox tonight. I just didn't really feel called to after the ghost turned everything off. So, Sugar. Regarding your situation, so yes, this person does want to be friends with you. In the Ace of Pentacles. Remember, the Ace is about a new beginning here, and that's exactly what it is. There's no need to hurry up and rush and get to the finish line. You know, when you get into a partnership with someone and you decide to spend the rest of your life with them, you know, it's either divorce, breakup, or death. That's the finish line. So, don't be in a hurry. This is an earthy card. Stay down to earth. Keep your feet on the ground. Try not to get too overwhelmed. This is a new beginning for you both. And yes, this person does want to be friends with you. They're taking their time in the Hanged Man to get to know you. And yes, they might be a little bit on the defensive because they're worried that you want to hurry it up. Or you're in a hurry with this Chariot. They're also worried that you might turn your back on it all, even just a friendship, if you don't hurry it, if he doesn't hurry up, and you know, if you guys don't hurry up and do whatever it is that, you see what I'm saying? It's like there's a lot of fire in this magician, but doesn't want it to fizzle out. You know, they do want the something special with you. They do care about your connection. But it's like you're both waiting to see who gets defensive about nothing. It's so stupid, actually. And the thing is that what you both really are wanting to create is, you know, magic. You want to stay in that magic feeling. But neither one of you can stay there because you're so worried about waiting to have to get defensive about something. You guys have maybe been through a lot of edgy people with a lot of not laid back, nice and easy tendencies. So let's see what the cards say about clarifying why he, you know, why he's been cold. You know, once again, what you think about, you're going to bring about. Lightning strikes. Dismantle outdated ways of being to get a fresh start. This is what I'm saying. Like, you guys are literally in shock from probably most people from your past that you've had to stay on the defense about, that you're both waiting to see, you know, which one of you is going to get defensive about nothing. Nothing. Like, there's nothing, like, lightning strikes. Yeah, so there's been some lightning that's been struck. You know, you only get thunder struck once, twice, maybe 3 times if you're lucky in life. So you have to dismantle, within regards to why is he being so cold? Well, first of all, you're creating that version of him that ignores you, that's cold, that's doesn't feel so yummy. And Spirit is definitely saying, you know, there are some definite outdated ways that are getting in the way of your fresh new start with him. And you gotta stop being on the defense looking for something to be defensive about, because you will start to create that energy, you'll start to create that flow. I kind of have just been shocked back into my own reality of understanding that, and I'm going to keep saying this, I've said it to everyone who's come by tonight, you already have what you want with this person, it's just your refusal to see it. Not his, not mine, not the cards, not the universe. Fuck the manifesting. It's already yours. You're not doing anything wrong. Except once again, playing. You might as well be saying, does my butt look big, too big and fat in this storm? Does my ass look fat in this? Does my ass look fat in this, Stormy? Does it look fat in this? Does my ass look fat in this? It's basically what you're saying to yourself again and again and again. Is he going to think my ass is too fat and start ignoring me? Or is he going to start thinking that I have a crush on him and it's going to repel him? So you're into, like, getting into that fear again of rejection. That's why you have to dismantle those old ways to start a new fresh start with him. And you already have that new fresh start. You just met each other, you're getting to know each other, and this person, you have to understand, is going through these insecurities too. They may be a wonderful dancer, they may be funny, they may be good looking, they may be fresh, they may be hot. You guys might have a really nice connection or be able to talk to each other, or maybe not talk to each other, but you can, but when you do talk it or say something to each other, you know, it feels nice, it feels warm, it feels right. But this person is going through it too, just like what you're going through. You're literally both reflecting each other in this lightning. He's sitting over there going, is my ass too fat in this? Is she gonna think I'm an idiot? Maybe I should just refrain from being, you know, doing anything at all. Because that's the character you give him. That's the story you play it out. That's what you've created through these old ways and old habits of thinking and feeling that you need to dismantle, and he does need to dismantle as well. So, first things first, remember that you're the beautiful creator of your universe. You already have what you desire with him. You if you continue to stay in the liking of, you know, the thoughts that you don't understand what's going on, you want to understand what's going on, well, here's what's going on. You lost that love and feeling, honey, because you let your negative Nancy's and your goblins take over again. But you know what? You can fix it. You can reject that version of him. You can reject that version of yourself. You can reject that scene you don't like, you don't want, you don't. Do you see what I'm saying? You don't have to put up with that shit from your goblins and your negative Nancy's. They're nothing, sugar. And you are something special. Do you understand me? Do you understand what I'm saying? So keep me updated. I'm here for you. Spirit, any advice for Sugar before I hang up the phone? Yeah, there and back again. See, we're here for you. We're your friends. There and back again. Frodo and Samwise Gamgee. Alright? If you can't carry yourself through it, we'll help carry you. There and back again. Okay? Spirit has your back. You're not alone. We're here every night, every day. Okay? And if you want to come by again and talk about this, we can. So, he's being cold because, once again, that's the role you give him to play. You've already gone feral on yourself with him. You've already allowed all the goblins, negative Nancy's, blah, 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 talk you into feeling this way. Okay, and it's literally, he's on the defense and you're on the defense, waiting around to be defensive over nothing. And the Hanged Man and the Seven of Wands. But this person does want to be your friend. I mean, why aren't we talking more about, I mean, you're literally asking, why is he being cold? You're more interested in why he's being cold than why he wants to be friends. Why? Why, honey? And it's okay to ask why. It's better than asking if you're doing it right. And no, you're not doing it wrong, but what you are doing is you're getting lost in those thoughts of, why is he being cold, compared to why does he want to be friends? And why does he want to be friends? Because he does find you to be someone who's interesting, warm, kind, funny, has a lot to offer. And you both need to dismantle your old fucking ways to get into your new one, I swear. Alright? The idea that he can, the idea that he has even any kind of, when you go and you clean your bedroom, or you decorate your house, or you put your makeup on, or you do your hair, or you get in the car and you drive, he's not telling you how to drive the car. He's not telling you what color underwear to put on. He's not telling you what to wear that day. He's not telling you how to do your hair, your makeup, what to think, what to feel, how to decorate your home, how to decorate your bedroom, how to clean it. So why would you let him take control of your love story? got to stop it, honey. You got to stop giving your power away to your goblins and your negative Nancy's. So yes, you both are sitting around waiting for something to be defensive when there's nothing to be defensive about. He's doing the same thing to himself. And you both are just reflecting each other in this lightning and the lightning strikes. Because you guys do have something special for each other. And, but, you know, I don't know that either one of you will be able to overcome the fucking unless you are willing to move forward in your friendship and worry more about your friendship than you are about this, him being cold. Sometimes friends go cold on each other, you know? I mean, I've been best friends with the same woman all my life, and doesn't mean I want to talk to her all day, every day. I mean, I do. I want to talk to her all day, every day, but, you know, not all the time. Especially when I'm not the best version of myself. You know, I'm not always perfect. I'm actually never perfect. I mean, look, my bangs are never perfect. Nobody's perfect, but, you know, our imperfections is what makes us perfect, sugar. So, you know, I don't know. You know, I wish we could get more into the idea of your friendship with him than why is he going cold, because sometimes things like that, you know, knowing more about that kind of stuff helps you overcome things in regards to why someone might be so cold. I mean, it's not like anything it's nothing personal in that lightning strikes card. And it's everything about the way you guys think and feel about yourselves and your relationships, the connections you've made before, because, you know, your cards are all good. I mean, this is totally a new beginning. You know, and it's a new beginning now. There's no point in going back and rehashing what did I do wrong, and he's acting like a kumquat. You know, you guys are just getting to know each other. You know, and as you learn about each other, and the more you get to know about each other, I think that you know, the easier it will be. But you gotta stop being so hard on yourself, blaming yourself, thinking that it has anything to do with you at all, because it doesn't. And it has everything to do with him, and you reflecting that back. Like I said in the reading, if he, you know, he may be a great dancer, a great talker, a funny guy. He may be handsome or good looking or talented, but he's insecure. He's insecure too. Okay, honey? So no more picking on yourself because of it, okay? There's no reason to, you know, oh, go ahead, pick my brain. You're more than welcome to pick my brain about it. But it's so important for you to understand that, once again, what you think about is what you bring about. So if you're thinking about him being the version of himself that you don't like, get out of that quick. It's a trap. You know, remind yourself of who you feel he really is that attracted to you in the first place. You know, maybe imagine him tapping you on the shoulder and saying, excuse me, I'm over here, I'm not that goblin over there. Because I know that through your story, because I've taken note of many of your love diaries, and I keep mine private. you have to understand, Sugar, that there have been a lot of weird and traumatic things that you have gone through, as well as we all have. You're not alone in that, okay? But, you know, I think it's the idea of it happening again and again and again that we can get lost in some of the things that don't serve us, trying to make it right when there's nothing wrong to begin with. I feel like your card reading was saying, you know, can't fix what ain't broken. You know what I mean? Like, and it's, what you have with him is not broken. It's a new beginning. It's a new time to have a new experience. Sorry, I'm gonna take my hair down because I literally had this beehive up all day, and it really needs, I'm getting a headache, so. I know we've literally done it. I think we've all done it. You're not alone. You're not alone in doing that. Yeah, I mean, we all need to have more positive thoughts. Like, I'm trying to, you know, I started to realize, like, okay, there's a lot around the house that triggers me. I need to get going with figuring out what it is and eliminating it quickly, so that more about my life resonates with the way that I feel on the inside. And if it doesn't resonate with me on the inside, it's going to get gifted, or it's going to get donated or sold or recycled or chucked, because I just don't have the capacity to sit around and wait for the trigger to show up every day, any day. I don't have time for that. Like, I just really need to get it, like, you know, organized and leveled out, because, you know, and who knows, Sugar? I mean, we all have so many different subconscious fears that we don't know about. We have different ideas of things that we think, well, this is going to be good because so-and-so says it. We might have, like, hang-ups on absolutely needing, you know, someone else to make a decision for us, might be indecisive about things, trying to get your authoritative power on in regards to that kind of stuff. It's just so easy to stay in fear instead of in love, you know? I'm trying to just stay in love. And, you know, I'm tired of walking around the house getting scared to death. Someone take me away from all this stuff. My hair is getting long. You're right, it is. I don't think it's been this long in a really long time. Thanks, Liz. I'm gonna try to grow it another foot. I cut my bangs though. I couldn't stand it. I might grow them out again. I don't know. Make a wish. It's 11:11. But turns out, so here in Georgia, I don't need a license to carry, I don't need a permit to carry, and I can just carry it open if I want. Welcome to Georgia. fact, I don't know, I haven't really looked at the laws in the last 6 months. They may have changed. But now, when I got my gun, I had to get a permit. I had to get a license to carry. I had to do a lot of things to make sure that I could have my gun wherever I wanted to with me safely. But yeah. I think many of the states, the closer you get to the south, are a little bit more rebel like that. Hey Yang, how have you been, sweetheart? It's good to see you. Good to see you, Yang. Happy Monday night. You're at work, right on. I'm at 10%. I'm gonna soon be at 0%. Oh, it's so good to see you. Say hey, Yang. Thanks so much for coming by to say hey. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the like and the love and just coming to hang out. That's cool. I'm actually getting ready to say goodnight. So you showed up just in time. Yeah, he was so good in that movie. Candyman movie. I'm still scared shitless. That's how good the acting was. I'm sorry, I'm so tired. And then watch, I'll get off the live and I'll be like staring at YouTube for another hour. Oh yeah, my mom was an excellent cook and she cooked all the time. Which is probably why I cook all the time too. You're looking at jobs on Backstage and then a job for a psychic and tarot card reader. Was it like to act as a tarot card reader or a psychic? Oh, you're welcome, Sugar. Just remember, try not to worry too much about why he's defensive. You're only creating a defensive version of him and a defensive version of yourself. You guys are friends and you created a friendship here. Have fun. Some people can't even get past hello. Yeah, nothing's the same, Mark. There's no holidays, really. There's no birthdays, really. There's no anything. Okay, guys, love you. Good night. Sweet dreams. Be good to yourself with your thoughts. And let's hang out soon. I'll be back tomorrow. I'm not sure if I'll be back in the afternoon, but I'll definitely be back in the evening. And thank you all so much for coming by. Thank you, Ari, for coming by. Thank you, Liz. Thank you, Sugar. Thank you, Mahogany. Thank you, Metal Rain. Thank you, Molly. Thank you, Yang. And anybody else's name I may have forgot or didn't say. Sweet dreams when you get there. Mwah. Kalanita.